game is RSNC and TROL. It's going to be starting in 21 minutes. Fierce rivalry.
I am most excited about this match. And I will call it for TROL. Well, we can talk about it later. I think from what I saw, TROL just needs the confidence. Because they can match up with RSNC.
And you know what? I'm going to agree with you. I'm actually going to... I was supporting TROL during the preseason. They faced off in the preseason.
Yeah, and Gone in
4 weeks
South,
ago.
right?
Yes, Gun and South, you're correct. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I was able to watch that, and I think that first half of the first half, TROL went kill for kill with RSNC, and I saw very good movement, and I saw very good play, and I saw very good teamwork, and so I know they have it in them. Even with RSNC being RSNC, I think you'll see some very good play. Now, RSNC has Lex on their team, which is a scary thing.
Oh, that's a different Lex.
Okay. Phew. I was like, I know he's in Korea right now, so I don't know if he is just joining up.
Shout out to Lexington still. That's Valexius.
But yeah, you watched TROL at that Gone in South preseason match, and they did great things. They used grenades effectively. They had a great bolt. They even used maxes effectively. So when that match turned, it looked to be either RSNC sitting up in their chair or something happened with the TROL mentality, the psyche of each player. And so you don't want to see them tilt because you know deep down that they have the skill to go toe to toe with them.
Yeah, and I definitely agree with you. And in the PSBL final, TROL actually beat RSNC in the first round of the final. They can do it. They have proven that they can beat them. So this is why I'm most interested as well, along with you, Petrie. And they could cause an upset.
Yeah. No offense to FCLM and ISNC, but this was definitely the match I wanted to wake up for.
TROL member.
Coffee? And I'm drinking my coffee. I am properly caffeinated now, guys.
See, the excitement is growing exponentially as time goes on.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's not my excitement. It's just the coffee.
It's the coffee talking.
The coffee and the Vegemite that I stole.
Vegemite, yuck.
Yeah, right?
Get it out. I was fed Vegemite when I came to Australia when I was 10. Just on a spoon. Just nothing, not on toast.
Oh, that's the worst.
You need
that
it
mentally
on toast.
scars you.
I didn't know. There's like, this is Australian Nutella. I'm like, sick. Like, what the? This is no Nutella.
Hazelnut and chocolate versus crushed shit.
In my defense, it did look like chocolate, sort of. Probably should have smelled it. I'm gonna put it down to I was young, was innocent. You could probably bring up. Are we still live, by the way, Dylan?
I believe we are.
We're still live, yeah. Just checking, yeah, good. Because I know last week we took a break at the halfway point.
Vegemite bans. What is your opinion, guys, on the light assaults, especially at Rhyme Analytics, but in general? This light assault play, especially in the 6v6 format, I always wonder what teams are thinking when they actually do pull the light assault, because the light assault is good at annoying people, but I don't believe he has the ability and the health pool to put the pressure where it needs to be. And given the way the game is made, I would argue you'd rather have a heavy jumping on walls and jumping from crystals onto the roofs to just do the same thing.
Yeah, I think you have a point. I think a lot of teams go into these matches thinking, okay, 4 heavies, 1 infiltrator, 1 light assault, because that was the meta in the past. So teams just sort of go into that thinking that's the standard. Like you need that loadout. Mm-hmm. You need that team because everyone else does that. But as time goes on, you have people change, teams change, guns change, they go through nerfs and buffs and all this. You don't have to follow the exact team loadout that other teams use. And like you said, on this map, this map seems to the levels of this map sort of balance out the advantage that the light assault has over the heavy players, just like we've seen just then in the previous match. Laser on that coral sort of shooting down towards the top of A point. I mean, that's huge. That negates the light assault's advantage, which is
he doesn't
from
need a
above.
jetpack to take that angle, and that's the problem because that he also now has that overshield.
Yeah, what do you think, guys? Do you think light assault on this map, can it work?
No, I don't think LA is required on this map. I just don't think there's enough verticality. Like most of the positions that you can get on in this map can be achieved with a heavy, such as like running up the crystals or getting on the roof of the A point. You can get up there as heavies. I think LA is more important on like maps like Ganan Southern or Pale Canyon, where there's a lot of verticality. You sit on that roof and provide a lot of map information. But interesting to see if we will see LAs, because Fallen is probably one of the best LAs in the Thunderdome at the moment, and maybe Legacy might pull an LA to maybe counter that.
Ooh, I don't know if Legacy will. Will it do with his own?
He has been playing heavy in the last few games, but I think Fallen will still play LA just because he's very experienced with that role, more so than a heavy. So.
Yeah, and on that topic, we can talk about the team's rosters. If you can bring that up, Dylan, unless they're up already. TROL going with Password, Coolies, Retro Legacy, Retro Ghost, Dragon Rocco, and Artor. Artor has played a lot of Light Assault on live, so he might play Light Assault as well, instead of Legacy. Sniping wise, I don't see Sephirin. He's an excellent sniper on live. He was in the match last week, but didn't play and got subbed out at the halfway point due to connection issues. And that's another thing we should talk about on Jaeger. Unfortunately, some people just get absolutely... It's like the internet cable gets cut or munched on by a wombat or something.
How does it route to Jaeger? Do you guys know?
It goes through...
Does it go through Singapore?
I believe so, although I'm not... Don't quote me.
I don't think so.
knows.
I think it routes through Sydney.
Standard pings, though, at least over 300 for you, right?
East Coast of Australia, 300. 350-ish, so between 300 and 350. West Coast, which is Perth. What do you get, Goats?
I'd say, pretty close to the 350 on the West Coast, sometimes even pushing 400, so it's quite severe.
Yeah, that makes it very challenging.
Yeah, so we're not seeing Sephirin in the roster for TROL, so I wonder who's gonna snipe or go SMG Infiltrator, because we saw SMG Infiltrator last week. I think it was Jarudov for TROL doing that.
SMG Infil, I am just completely against SMG Infiltrators in this kind of matchup. It's just not effective. You want to CQC, you go heavy.
Exactly, I'd rather have
Pointless
a
going
heavy
Infiltrator.
SMG.
Yep.
Yeah, but again, with that mentality, you need an Infiltrator, you need a Larsa. And what happens if your team doesn't have a good Infiltrator?
You're at
what
a
do?
disadvantage. You're at an extreme disadvantage. You go find one. That's all there is to it. It's the most important player in each of these matches by far, because Dildar placement is key. Getting picks is key. Keeping their bolt at bay, it's the most important player by far.
Yeah, and no matter the game, we've always seen an Infiltrator for each side. We saw 4 for RSNC last week in that match against the Spitfire.
Yeah.
But I've always seen one. Farmers, PSBL, Thunderdome. In any case, and you see it on live as well, like Infiltrator in your squad, like motion sensor, so good. Daybreak, please change it.
Yeah, it's such a strong piece of equipment to place down, and it's so cheap. Really, you can just keep putting 4 down.
What were we using before motion sense? I don't remember. Recon darts. Oh, they
It
feel
was
useless.
it was flashes, if you guys remember. You would get a radar
So
flash,
long
you
ago.
would drive it to a base and park it somewhere. At least that's what I did.
Yeah. Doesn't work anymore. You
Exposed.
have to be on the flash, I'm pretty sure.
I know. I was
Fuck.
sad when that happened. Then I had to actually make friends with infiltrators. Couldn't just be a lone wolf. It's funny how the game's changed and how the meta's changed, that's for sure.
Have you been playing much lately?
I've recently gotten back to it, and I think it's odd, because construction being touted as something big doesn't affect my play in any way.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even notice people doing things with construction,
Yeah, I
but
understand you.
I'm sure they do. And I think that's good. I think if it's important for some people and they feel like they're having fun in the game doing that, and it doesn't affect me in my ability to play it as a shooter, then that's great. Like, I think that's all you want out of a sandbox game. But in terms of performance, um, the player stuttering was a bit jarring.
Match will
I
start
think
in
I'm just
5
still
minutes.
expecting
Team captains, please put
the
your
worst from
tags in your
DBG,
chat.
and I guess that's what we're getting. So
Yeah, there's been a few stutters with recent hot fixes. And I logged on a few days ago and it was just... Oh, lest we forget. Let's look at RSNC's roster now. There's 4 minutes something before the match starts. We see Fallen, 60 seconds for Lexus, not Lexington. Shout out to Lexington. Luke, Serranis, and Wook. No Ching tonight.
Just want to point out for the Twitch viewers that it is Ching's birthday. He's probably getting some badge as we're speaking.
Happy
So,
birthday. No, I'm not gonna sing.
is that what he calls his hand nowadays?
His
Speaking
right
of
hand, anyway.
light assaults, I'm seeing Fallen running around as a light assault, and he has been this entire time. I believe this is what they're going to open up with.
Yeah.
I'm looking at 4 heavies, 1 light assault, and 1 infill. That's standard loadout. That's standard squad load.
I'd say 4 of the 6 in RSNC's lineup are probably like one of the best shooters. Like Fallen is probably one of the best LAs, 60 being one of the best infiltrators, and then you've got Serranis and Luke being very good aggressive heavies, and I think Lex and Wook play more of a defensive heavy role. So it's a well-balanced team.
Yeah, and it's good to see Alexis in the lineup, along with Wook. I feel like Wook has been one of the most improved players that I've seen on the server as a whole. I remember seeing him a couple of years ago, or a year and a bit ago. That one KD player, picking him up, and now he's really solid. He's really learned positioning, gun mechanics, just a lot. So I feel like it's good to see him there. Serranis, late peak. He was not meant to play, but he's playing now. But it will be interesting to see without Ching as well, whether that's going to have an effect. Usually Ching's the one that does the call-outs and plays that aggressive, heavy player, forces the issue. 60, of course. He recently got 100,000 kills on the Sessa. He did that last week. Golden Gun, Daybreak, maybe? Please?
One can dream.
Just out of thread.
I just pulled up his stat sheet too. I'm just wondering what Troll's going to do to try to answer 60.
Yeah, maybe pray for his internet to lag. Yeah, I wanted to see Saffron in TROL lineup, just to see Saffron and 60 go at it, because Saffron is a really good sniper in my opinion. Maybe not to that level, as 60 and Nas,
Both teams,
Dotoku, but really close to it, I feel.
If his connection's good and he's getting, stable movement from players, I would bet, I'd put a solid bet on him getting over 15 kills in the first half.
Bets are on. Not
Gonna
long
be
to go now in the
interesting.
match.
To see without Ching, who is the main shot caller of RSNC, who's going to kind of step up. I think it will be Fallen that will step up on the shot calling, but whether or not he will bring the same energy
1
that
minute
Ching
to
does
match start.
remains to be seen, just because Ching's a very charismatic person. But I think TROL would be, you know, really... They have a chance to win this, I think. Based on the last game they had with RSNC, there are a few things that they would have learned, such as the fact that RSNC couldn't really deal with Troll's max when they pulled it towards the end of the second half in that practice round. So I think they will exploit that and maybe pull a few max plays, hopefully.
Yeah, but just going back, flashbacks of PSBL final round 1, absolutely outmuscling RSNC. And we did not, I was playing in that match and we did not expect it. We were shocked.
10
Starting
seconds.
to sweat. But yeah, TROL with a real chance to
5,
win.
4, 3,
We'll
2,
see how they go.
1.
A strong chance.
Match
It's going to
start,
be how
go,
they
go,
answer to 60 seconds. How will they answer that ball?
There's a VS max being pulled. Fast max from TROL. It is Paz? It's Paz.
Blue shift maxes.
Match
Does
is
have the
very
max
early.
armor.
Now this max is taking some small arms. It's about half health right now, so RSNC should be focusing on this max just because of how early this game is. Kill the max early, you basically nullify the VS's advantage on the point.
Conk into the point. One conk, one amp, and no one pushed the point. It's just a waste.
Fall unable to trade. Coolies gets him back. Another trade. Looking Artur. Scores even at the moment, so just prodding each other, getting a feel. And it's Retro Ghost sniping with the Ghost. Makes it easy for us. Solid shot by 60 on Legacy. Good follow up by Luke. Taking down the Infiltrator. I think RSNC have a 1-man advantage in this fight.
Dragon
TROL
taking out
does have a
Fallen.
max.
RSNC's got 4 pushing on to this point. If they have the grenades for it, they could take this right now. You've got TROL just kind of bunkering down. 2 heavies on these stairs, but they're getting pushed down, and all you have is the max left on the point.
Legacy and Ghost getting 2 good picks on Luke. Walk and Serranus going down. He's on practice one, everyone confused. Oh,
One NC on the point. Fallen is
that-
going Rambo on this point right now. He's got a small on to max, so he's running away.
One
Chasing back around the
heavy
corner.
down. Oh
my
my god!
Fallen! Oh, absolute god.
Incredible.
Medkit's away. Still up there. The max knows where he is. He goes down
Oh, and goes down with the max. That was a great play by Fallen. I really appreciate that.
Got a hostile max in the area.
Completely giving that VS Max the rope-a-dope.
though. Yeah.
TROL though still with building control. Not that important to begin with. It does create a good defensive point, and hence RSNC have pulled a max to counter it. And it's Fallen switching up from the other side. He's rushing in there. He's hungry.
Oh, he's charging in. Here we go. Max engagement is about to begin. So the VS Smash is going to disengage.
Does not want to deal
Yep.
with anything else. Good pick by 60 on Artur. Fallen half health. Should be running auto repair.
Hostile max identified.
Has also at about a third health as well. Does look like he has auto repair running.
TROL so far going head to head against RSNC.
That's a great max pull by RSNC to get that point. He's yet to get... Oh, he just got his first kill, so he needs 4 more to make it actually worthwhile, but I would argue it was worthwhile from the get-go just to push Troll off the point.
Yeah, Legacy doing some
You'll
work.
eat those points.
The last 4 kills by Troll have been by Legacy. They need to shut him down. He's going on 8 kills, 2 deaths.
Enemy heavy spotted. We've got a hostile cloaker nearby.
Minute to go till base capture. But it's only 10 points, but it can turn out to be a valuable 10 points, especially in a close match. So Max daring people on the window.
All taking that Dragon Rocco overextends a little bit.
Yeah, there's a
Max.
second kill for the Max.
The Troll Dildar has been up for now 30 seconds. I don't know why 60 seconds isn't taking that out.
Yes, Max now approaching the door. 60 and Luke
was
going
taken
down.
out, but they were flanked, and they're going to choke the NC on this point. The Max engagement is about to begin. The Max goes down.
Oh
the
no!
NC. Did they have a
Vortex.
yeah?
Smart.
Switches the vortex.
Heavy weapons.
Very clever.
And so that's
Looks like he
2 kills
switched
for
out.
that Max, I believe.
3 for the Max.
Oh,
That was very nicely done by Paz.
10
Switches
minutes
out.
remaining in
Blue
match.
shifts to vortex.
And there's 10 seconds now until the base cap. Is RSNC able to hold it? Not putting pressure on the northwestern side.
This Max is running away.
That
He's
Max
being
is-
chased. The charge away, but he's got back up though. The VS Heavy is
Oh, he'll want to switch to blow shifts, surely.
Enemy has the facility.
I mean, NC Max has gone down now. Switch out to blue shifts. Farm some more NC vehicle.
I like the decision for Vortex, but obviously not the right choice for 4 NC heavies.
Yep.
Enemy heavy spotted.
Legacy on these stairs, he doesn't know what to do. I believe he's waiting for support. So many angles to cover where he is right now.
Yeah, and RSNC deciding to stay inside the building.
Stay alert. Enemy
Not
heavy
sure if this is
nearby.
the smartest move. Very contrasting match when we saw FCLM trying to envelop RSNC. I think Troll has had the upper hand
Enemy max.
movement wise, and we see Troll now huddled outside. They have a motion sensor. See everyone. Luke goes down. Luke taking down Ghost, brother.
Paz is going to drop down. Is he going to drop down? No, he gets the pick off. He needs to kill his infiltrator right next to it. Paz, turn around,
Oh
mate.
no, 60
Oh,
run.
Paz. Oh, he misses the infiltrator by a fraction.
Oh, and Luke goes down. That was solid teamwork. He had
He's
2
running
enemies
away.
behind him and then the VS Max in front of him.
Run 60. No, you can't
Oh,
escape.
60 goes.
Troll doing well. Last 10 kills. Out of
They
the
have
last 11 kills, 9 have been for Troll. Good
They
bit
have
of play by
enough
them.
time to get the recap as well. They keep that VS Max up, I could see this happening. We all know how strong blue shifts are, especially at range. 60 seconds just taking shots at that VS Max.
Enemy heavy nearby.
Just poking him.
Yeah, and with clearly no engineer, you're relying on orders there. It takes a while to set in, but not bad to heal up Max. And see, backed into a corner now,
Enemy heavy spotted.
where we saw RSNC last time. You see, there's a Troll heavy waiting at the base of the corals. It's Legacy, takes down Luke.
Hostile cloaker nearby.
C is carrying really hard for Troll right now. 15 kills, 5 deaths. The nearest person after that is, I think, Luke with 8 kills, 9 deaths. So, Legacy really doing work for Troll right now.
Enemy heavy nearby.
Yeah, last 10 kills going Troll's way. And half of them have been by Legacy. Luke taking down Legacy now. Wolf
VS Max
trading
is
back.
kinda low.
And
About
Coolies
half
goes
health.
down.
RSNC with a 1-man advantage now. Kong's going out.
One man
He did
advantage.
rockets.
The Dildar's still up, and with blue shifts, if they don't land those rockets, there's nothing that's gonna happen here. Starks in.
Going to his A point. Move more. This Max
Oh,
is cheat.
look at
Oh,
this
this Max is gonna get
spot.
better. No, he doesn't find the Max. Fall under and dies though. Has is gonna get away.
Enemy map. Spotted.
I don't
Just
know
a note.
how he missed that rocket.
Yeah.
Retro Ghost has switched to the Eridani. The SMG in full is the go for Troll. Good double pick by 60 on Lex there. Taking Drang, Rocco and Artor. Oh, SMG in full! Oh!
Oh
Trading!
wow.
Watch your six.
TROL have taken the lead in this game, 78 to 76. So they are really taking it up to RSNC right now.
Yeah, Legacy brought his backpack to this match, and he's put every member in his team in it. With a net score of 18.
Yep.
Troll now dominating the building. 60. Pushing too far. And they're trickling in at the moment. Getting picked off one by one.
5 minutes remaining.
The retake is definitely up for grabs. Colin gone down on the roof to Paz.
That was a great play from Ghost. I don't know if anybody just saw that, but he knew RSNC was going to be spawning at their Thunder. What did he do? He just tossed an imp at it. That's 20 seconds, 15
Yeah.
seconds. You're just annoyed. You just lost your shields. That was such a great play.
And it puts you off as well. You're like, is he going to do it again?
Just already sets you up for failure. We said it before the match even started that we think Troll could do some serious work and really put pressure on RSNC, and I think that's what we're seeing right now.
Definitely, definitely.
Luke and
blown out
Legacy
some
trade
nice
just now.
Hostile max identified.
The 25 points that Troll can get, they can get a good buffer. Here we go now, RSNC pushing in, staying outside the building.
Enemy heavy.
You've got to take this Max
Two
out. Like,
comps.
they have to make a play. Even if they sacrifice 2-3 kills for this Max, they've just got to get it out of the way. Get it killed.
And that was a good flank there by...
Legacy, do you see this?
Yeah, he's on the corals, he's hiding down now.
Mhm.
Lost the advantage falling up on the building roof.
Yeah, he's receiving pressure from Fallen. He needs to fall back, but that was a great spot, great flank.
Yeah, he put pressure on one of the RSNC heavies and took down 60. Dragon
I think
going down
that
to Luke.
Legacy's biggest strength right now. He's being very creative in the spots he's finding, and he's finding RSNC in positions that they're not expecting him to be.
And Legacy taking 60 there.
Took
Tommy.
60 out. There's another heavy there. He's not engaging him though. Very scared of Legacy right now.
Paz has made that max so worth 11 kills and 0 deaths. And just the pressure that he provides.
Enemy heavy. Spotted.
So there's 25 seconds left on the base.
Oh, and Legacy goes down near the
And
coral.
I don't see RSNC doing a solid push unless they can make it happen right now this second.
TROL are condensing on this point right now.
Tonkin,
They know
Empen.
this is the last ditch effort for BNC. RSNC do push in.
Still
A
have
lot
that
of them going
max
down.
though.
This Max is still up. This Max is going to hold this point for them.
Oh no!
Absolute massacre.
He has one heavy support downstairs.
Max is disengaging. They're going to hold the point
2
very...
minutes
They
remaining.
just
Very
lost the
tightly.
point building.
They have to kill the max. And the max is just outmuscling them. They've bought them some time. They can come back, you'd think. 25 seconds to go.
There you go. 3 heavies, 1 max. This will be fine. They'll recap this point. Great push by RNC, but also great response from Troll. Fall back, wait for backup, and then push back in.
Yeah,
Wait
they
for
didn't
Paz there.
linger. individually and get picked off.
And that's
As-
what we didn't. That's what we didn't see from ISNC.
Yeah.
We saw them just being selfish and going for their kills. That was great, smart play by Troll. And now they're gonna get a base cap for it.
I'm gonna have one more attempt at this. The VS Max is just sitting at the entrance. He's on the point. The point is at 1 second. They're jumping in. Everyone's
The
dying.
mech kitting.
No.
There's no tomorrow.
Roland's got the med kits out. He's still alive. Oh, the last one on the point. He's running around surfacing. Oh, he's still down. Yes.
Team
Oh,
kill.
he's got it.
Insane.
That
was
was
a team kill.
ridiculous.
1 minute remaining in match.
5 points to Troll.
What a fight
60
there.
holds the point.
Oh, in 60 seconds, just holding Legacy, not letting him turn the corner, and he goes down.
Troll coming back though. Just running away. He's waiting for
Unreal.
support. Goes down.
2 heavies about to hit this doorway for the NC. Luke goes down. One more heavy at this window. He's outnumbered though heavily.
14 seconds again.
Luke is gonna
Constantine
hit
flashes
Legacy.
in, Emps in.
And they are just charging on this point. Kamikaze like 6 seconds on the point.
Troll's
I
got
don't
this
think.
now.
Yeah, RSNC are not going to take this.
Oh, almost though.
That
And
was
there's
extremely
15
entertaining.
seconds
left
in
in
the
the
match.
match.
10 seconds.
Awesome hold by Troll there at the end. Just not panicking,
5, 4,
just composing
3.
themselves.
2, 1. Match
Yep.
end.
They did
Troll.
such a great job weathering that storm.
Team captains, please swap center
There was no
location.
panic. The VS Max knew when to pull back. I really enjoyed that play, and you had Legacy keeping them occupied outside too. And when you have someone as strong as him drawing people away from the point, that was just solid play.
Yeah,
think-
now Troll with a
yeah.
52 point lead now.
They
Good
lost a
buffer to have.
lot. They lost a lot of kills RSNC there. Trying to get that base back on top of the 25 points that Troll got towards the end. Troll managed to
Yeah,
stretch the
very
margin
true.
out as well.
Yeah, Legacy and Paz doing a
4
lot
minutes
of work,
to
I want
next
to say.
match.
Everyone else sort of going -3, -2, but doing their job. Giving creating the chances for Paz and Legacy to capitalize. And props to Paz for keeping that max alive for so long. RSNC not dealing with it properly.
How do
Unable
you
to.
though? And they unable to. They couldn't get a proper angle on him, and he was backing off when he needed to. So he wasn't giving them the opportunity to catch him out of a position. That was just smart play, and I hate maxes, so it's really tough complimenting a max, but I have to compliment him. That was smart.
Yeah, all that practice on live, paying off, Paz. Your time to shine, mate.
Can we
Someone's
just
gonna
talk
stop now.
about Legacy
Oh,
for
okay,
just a
let's
brief
talk about it.
second? 29 kills, 13 deaths. He strapped up that Jansport and said, "Everybody get in. I'm doing this." And he did. You have a very solid effort from RSNC, and great effort from Troll, but Legacy, I think, is the star right now. I did not expect it. Did you? You guys probably did.
Yes. Well, Troll's main players, Legacy and Pazwood. The others can hold their own as well. But Legacy is, in my opinion, the #1 player for Troll.
That's a serious score, guys. Serious score. That's serious play.
And that's only half time. And this is not against this is against a solid team.
Yes.
And going 32 net score at half time, that is huge.
Out of his mind. Drug test him. That boy is on Adderall.
Probably been having his Vegemite.
There you go.
The secret.
What do
But
you
really
think RSNC
impressive.
need to do I think the first thing they need to do is get rid of the LA. I don't
2
think the
minutes
LA is
to next
working
match.
for RSNC.
Props to Fallen. He had some very good plays, but you
Team
don't
few
have the health
salaries.
pool to go toe to toe.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's definitely tough. And if you're someone who plays Light Assault all the time, it's what you're used to, and it might be tough to change, but you have to, force yourself to be in a more advantageous class for the team. And if you're not suited and if you're not ready to do it, you might need to think about bowing out and letting someone else in.
Yeah, Luke,
We're-
60 seconds, and Wook were the only ones sort of holding their ground.
Don't really want to
So-
play the what if game too much here, but you know, if Fallen maybe was a heavy in those last few engagements on that point,
1 minute.
they may have been able to stall that point long enough such that the
Exactly.
round would have expired. So, I mean, it's a hypothetical situation, but just having that extra durability as a heavy may have made the
Rockets
difference.
too. You
Yeah,
had one
definitely.
more rocket, a volley of rockets going through at that max. I mean, Fallen had a really nifty play when he came in, jump jetting, which you normally don't see people do because you lose all accuracy. But he came in on his jets and he got the spray down, which was impressive and lucky, really.
You know,
But
that
then he was in the
stage-
corner and he had no rockets, he had no overshield. What is he gonna do? And that VS Max knew it. He just peeked in and Fallen went down.
You know, at that stage when I saw him flying through the door, I thought he was going to C4 the max. I was waiting for it. So I wonder if
10
maybe
seconds.
he could have done that as well. But what if, you know, you can play
5,
that game
4,
for
Obviously.
so long?
3,
All right, let's
2,
go. Second half.
1. Match start.
Max pulled
Oh
for RSNC.
no!
Max pulled for VS.
Go. Oh, this is going to be a great round.
And looks like NC is going to get to the point first from the bottom floor, and VS on top.
Enemy heavy.
Two.
I think-
Oh no! One conk in. You just look. You got slow NC right now, but VS Troll isn't capitalizing. They didn't push in because they knew that NC Max is there. No one wants to get real close to him.
I think if that NC Max doesn't get kills, just sits there, just that presence,
Just
can
the
change
presence.
the enemy player's perspective and way of attacking the point.
Oh, Coolies, and he's silent aiming. That is now a spooky player, everybody. And that's one of the bugs that's unfortunate because he has such a severe disadvantage now.
Would you spot him?
Coolies, he's silent aiming, so when he's firing his gun, it's not making an animation or sound.
Oh, right, it's the Walking Dead.
So
sort
he's
of
now
standing
just
up.
suppressed. Nobody knows he's running around getting kills.
Oh yeah, I see him on the stairs now, approaching the platform. Daybreak fix. Dragon picking off 60 seconds. Dragon's did pick off coolers, so does it reset after death?
Eyes open.
We'll have to see.
Enemy heavy. Enemy heavy spotted.
I want to see that motion sensor from 60 move up a little bit.
Eyes open.
M's being thrown out. The VS spotter was taken out.
Ooh, 2 maxes underneath the window.
Oh, he's with the vortex.
Oh,
the max goes down.
And the NC Max had has 1% health.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This Max needs to get out of this A point. Just
Protect
run.
the VIP.
Switch out.
Enemy
Just
heavy
charge
spotted.
out this building and try to get out of there.
Oh, I don't know about charging.
If he charges out, he's gonna die, and I'm
Yeah.
curious, does Troll know he has 1 health point left? They could still think he's just a presence in there, and I think it could work to their advantage. Because you just see Troll, you got 2 on the crystal, you've got 2 on the crystals to the south side. They're worried. They don't know how to get back into this point. And I'm very concerned. Obviously my favorite is the Troll here, and I am seeing what I saw in Ghana and Southern. They're starting to lose composure. And I don't want them to get razzled here. They were doing a great job.
You know what though? For Troll, they have a 50-point lead, something they didn't have at Gunner, and they can be happy sitting outside, picking
Boys,
off the
oh my
players
God.
around. Oh,
No.
Please. Always gets the rocket off.
Max going down.
Yeah.
Or going down to the max. I apologize.
Luke feeling very brave.
You never expect
Do
the
it.
Max to chase you, but when he does, especially
It's
when it's
over.
an NC Max, it's over.
Bullies had the rocket at him, so I think it was very clever for Luke to do that. Get up in his face and blap him.
55-point lead for Troll now. They've gotten a couple more kills in half time. It's very quiet at the moment. And is TROL happy sitting outside? You know, they
Would
could
be.
just let the timer run out and
Yeah.
sit outside spawn.
Oh,
That
bad
is exactly
manners.
my
Don't even
mindset.
say that. BM.
Nah, TROL's not like that.
But you're exactly right. They don't need to push. They don't need the kills. They don't need the points. They should not be getting into engagements where they don't already have an advantage.
And play more passive. And they did have 2 heavies on top of the point. I've only got 1 now. Cooley's going down to Fallen. Legacy getting the trade back though, taking it now. Again, double picking. Serena's taking down Ghost. 60 picking off Archer. And RSNC need to do this. They need to string of lots of kills together. Legacy just says no. Taking down Serena's in that bit of play. See Max just chilling. Probably having a coffin. Amongst all that, RSNC took the base. 10 points. But that does not mean anything. We've seen many recaptures just as little ago as 10 minutes.
4-point lead. The this NC heavy on the I think it's Serranus. He's getting flanked, but he does
10 minutes.
ward off Paz.
Eyes open. Enemy
44-point lead now to TROL.
enemy heavy spotted.
Keep an eye on that. See if it increases, stays the same, or decreases. Legacy 45 net score. That's definitely increasing. Luke going to town. Is he pushing too far? He needs to be careful here. Still full health. I guess he wants to replicate Pazward's influence. Cool, he's good take on Walk there.
I'm watching Paz right now, and I'm really happy with what he's doing. Oh, as he just goes down.
Yeah,
and I
jinxed
say
him.
that. But
Comment that is cursed.
he was a great presence. He was a
He
great
was doing
presence on the top of the point, and
Yep.
he wasn't getting many kills, but he was keeping them at bay because they knew he was covering those angles.
True.
But he got
Luke-
cocky. He tried to come out with a rocket and then went down.
Did he was following the max well.
Spotted an enemy heavy.
8 minutes to go with a 42-point lead to TROL.
RSNC need to get kills. They can't sit. If they sit like this, they're gonna lose by best case scenario 20, 30 points. Stringing a couple kills, Arto getting back on Lex. Falling with a double there. Paz and Coolies.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
Set up. And the VS Max is back. AV. Vortex is back. He's pushing the point. He's on a mission, this Max.
Going into the
He's
point.
Paz.
Oh, he's going
Two
in.
heavies, one max, and they're both ready with rockets. Yeah. I'm glad he did not push that point more.
Baiting the rockets out there. Doesn't get hit though, which is good.
And the VS Luke is charging the infiltrator, taking
Oh,
him
the
out.
max is
Oh, he's
pretty close. Oh, the max goes down.
got him.
NC max goes down. I think TROL have won this now. It's 5 points.
With Troll still up by 40, knowing they don't have to push, they don't have to put the pressure on. I don't even know if RSNC has enough time to find them to get the kills required to go up, because it's not like Troll's not going to be getting picks as well.
Yeah, from here on out, RSNC need to just wipe a couple of, or more than a couple, maybe 3 or 4 team pushes by TROL without getting half of their team killed.
And unfortunately, I don't know how they're going to do that. With Legacy playing out of his mind,
Enemy heavy.
he's not going to let it happen.
Nah, he's still sitting on 43 net score. He's been positioning himself well. Now there's a VS Max on the field. Did he switch to blue shits or is he still Vortex?
Nah, he went back to the Sundra before.
Okay.
It's
Now,
like VS are going to take this point back. 60 gets taken out by the 2 heavies. And this mass is just going to mop up what's left on this point. Rockets are going out. I don't know if they hit. The rockets didn't even connect.
Bishop who have round 1 here.
Point blank.
That might be a Briggs to Jaeger issue. Because that rocket looked to be solid,
Yeah.
and it should have connected.
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
This has got to be one of the upsets of the season. I think a lot of people had booked RSNC to go through the finals unbeaten this season. So this is a fantastic win from Troll.
A lot of people did expect that, but honestly,
Enemy heavy spotted.
I knew that at least TROL and FCLM can do shit against RSNC. And
Mhm.
as proven previously, TROL did beat RSNC in a scrim. Even though it was the first of 3 rounds, they did outplay them. And we're seeing it again here, second time.
Enemy heavy nearby. Got a hostile max in the area.
And I think it's a case of everyone on TROL doing their bit and Legacy just turning on monster mode.
Yeah, I think Troll, we called it. We said it in the beginning. They have the shooters to go toe to toe to RSNC. Legacy doing his work, but I also want to comment on Paz. He's playing how he should, and look at his scoreline. It's 18. He's 18-2, and yeah, he's not getting top frags. He's not producing that much, but he's not giving up that much either. And he's been making himself a presence, and that's the most important part. He's not giving RSNC the
5
opportunity
minutes
to
remaining
kill
in
him,
match.
while he's just wreaking havoc.
Yeah, very true.
Legacy and
Patreon.
Paz are just a great. It's a great tag team right now. You've got Paz keeping them occupied, so that Legacy can take them out like on any flank he wants.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
TROL extending the lead now, 49 points. Similar to what it was, it's 2 points off from halftime.
RSNC pushing into the building.
And they need to. They don't want to give up this 25 points.
Got another
control.
max here. Morn has pulled the max with an Aegis shield.
Mm,
Yeah, are those Falcons?
Very interesting.
No,
those are.
they're Falcon.
can't tell.
One's a Falcon. I
Yeah,
can't
one-
see his right
Oh.
arm.
I think that's a hacksaw.
It's
No,
glitched into. The left is well.
it's in a server.
Now, with the... Oh, I don't know. Actually, no.
I think those are 2 Falcons.
I think you're right. Yeah, I can't see it. He's blocking it. Turn around.
Yes,
There we go.
2 Falcons.
There you go. Did take out Arsenal with Falcon.
Say apart from Legacy being the outright MVP of this game, I think Paz has shown everyone, like in the season, everyone in the league, like how to use a max properly in Thunderdome. It is the best example of how you use a max
Mhm.
properly.
Definitely.
It's the presence. It's you're not. No one's judging you about how aggressive you are. You should be playing smart. Don't worry about being defensive. And he did all the right things. He would back off when he needed to, and it's not cowardless, or it's not being a coward. It's truly
Clever.
being smart. Yeah, and running away when you need to. Reset the fight.
And
That's
honestly,
the one
like,
thing. That's the one thing you when people ask, what's the most important part of these matches? It's players' ability to enter into engagements where they have the advantage, and if they don't, being able to reset that engagement so that they can have the advantage. And you're just seeing smart play from Troll.
And there's 2 minutes 40 now to go in the match. RSNC will secure the base, but 50-ish point lead still exists. Although RSNC has got a few kills. The last 11 kills, 9 out of the last 11.
Does anyone have an eye on Fallen? I want to know what class he's playing right now.
Oh, I can quickly find him.
Is he the one in the max? Is that why I'm not finding him?
Yeah,
Yes,
he's the one in
yes,
the max.
yes, he's
There
blocking
you
the
go.
Falcons.
2 minutes remaining in match.
It
Same
is not a lot
scoreline,
of
40
fault.
points. This is, yeah.
Eyes open.
Not sure how they're going to make this one. Troll's just not giving them the opportunity, rightfully so. Why would you?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't if I was
Paz
Troll.
is just potting off this Fallen's max on the Sunny right now.
In the area.
And TROL has definitely played more passive, but that's just smart play. You have a 50-point lead, you're not gonna lose it by keep running to the point. You don't need to run in there.
No.
Yes, getting a 25-point recapture would have been nice, but is it justifiable when you have a 50-point lead already and you're able to?
Especially when this is already an upset.
Yeah.
Be smart, like secure the win. And that's exactly what they're doing. And Paz, Paz camping asunder, I would argue is DM, but hey, if it's allowed, why not? And you got Falcons versus Vortex, just
50 seconds remaining.
Both of them know the match is over, so they're just playing with each other right now.
Fallen just annoyed. He wants him off of that crystal. But I don't think Falcons move fast enough. And look, Paz is falling back. I think he's going to get blue shifts.
Oh, Falcons are pretty rubbish, to be honest. TROL and RSNC are teamed up in Lane Smash, so there is friendly and fierce rivalry between them. So this will be a good banter for afterwards.
I mean, it looks like
the two outfits being close.
I can't tell what Paz has on, but it looks to be blue shifts.
10 seconds remaining.
RSNC is really missing Ching on this
Five,
lineup. They needed that
3,
extra aggressive heavy.
1.
Yeah, they couldn't deliver
Match
him a
end.
present.
That's
TROL
it.
takes out the win. 245. RSNC's
Final
205.
score, Scum 205.
Win.
Trojan Trolls 245. Congratulations, Trojan Trolls.
Excellent game.
Woo!
This win, I think, opens up the competition completely because I think it's shown a lot of people that RSNC have chinks in their armor now. Even with Soka having to bring those 3 Jugger members into their lineup, I think it's going to make the season very interesting from now on.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm very happy I was able to witness this one. This one was good. This was what we wanted. I think this is what you would want out of every Thunderdome match.
Yeah.
And I think it was smart play. Smart play all around. RSNC had some good pushes, but I saw mistakes made by TROL, but nothing catastrophic and nothing they didn't recover from.
You're glad you woke up at 3 AM for this.
Me too. I'm just glad I woke up to talk to you guys.
Petrie, you're too nice. Let's have a look at the individual scores real quick before we head off. Luke and Wook going positive. Lots of kills for Luke. So I think he was the one in the max, but he didn't get as many kills in the max. I think he got 5 or 6 kills before going down to Paz. Lex and Fallen not playing as well tonight. Having a very off game. Fallen, a lot of his kills probably down to his Light Assault choice in the first half.
Yeah.
Did not work, did it?
We can debate it as much as we want, and when it comes down to it, the game and most of the encounters take place inside, near points, near halls, near doors. And what would you rather want? More health or the ability to get on a roof that the other guy has already? So it's just I would hope that after seeing this and seeing how a Light Assault can just get completely shut down, that teams start to rethink their decisions and their team comp, because this is coming from someone who played so much Light Assault, and I don't find the value in it when it comes to this format.
Yeah, and Legacy and Paz are standouts for TROL.
Oh, unbelievable play from Legacy. I super impressed with his performance first round. Super impressed with Paz and his patience. That's all. That's all I can really say about Paz, other than his patience. He did a very good job backing off when he needed to. A very good job being an annoying presence to RSNC. And without Legacy, I don't know how that would have happened. I mean, who is missing from RSNC to you guys that could have changed the script of this game?
Definitely Ching.
Yeah.
He not only brings the skill, but he has the charisma to kind of lift the team when, the chips are down. I don't know if the current lineup, as is now, had that kind of charisma to, lift the team, provide a bit of confidence or energy. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I agree. Also, Gates, cheers yourself, mate. I think throw a name in there. But yeah, I think missing Ching, I think affected this match for them. Just like if Legacy didn't play for Troll. But you know what? I'm glad the Troll won. I'm really happy for them. They just outplayed head on, smash and grab.
Yeah.
the legacy. I've never well since Exoset for Jugger last season in Farmers, I've never seen a one-man performance like that for a very long time. Like he almost single-handedly won them the game with Paz
Yeah.
helping him.
Paz tagged along and
Yeah.
joined in the ride.
I mean, they won by
Slaughter
40
for them.
points. He had a net score of
Yeah.
45.
Yep.
Without Legacy, what would it have been? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, well,
And it's
we're
it's a team game, but let's just call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Legacy did some serious work, and he should be proud of his performance.
Yep, definitely.
yeah, it's a team game, but every team has their heavy hitters and their sort of solid, consistent players. And Legacy is definitely one of the heavy hitters. And when he gets going, he just hits it out of the park. But yeah, this was probably one of the best matches I've seen in a long time. Definitely casts wise. There were no Spitfires, unfortunately, guys. I think that was a one-off from last week. But yeah, hopefully you guys will tune back in next Saturday night. I think for RSNC versus ISNC, Troll having a break thereby, and FCLM going up against Soka. There it is. So again, interesting matches. Will there be another upset? The battle of the SSNCs and FCLM and Soka. But that'll be next week. Tune in at 6:45 p.m. AEST. I'll be here, I think. Petrie, whether you're going to wake up at 3 a.m. again?
Next weekend I won't be able to. I'll actually be at a bachelor party, but I had
Oh.
fun, guys. Thanks for having me. And
It's been a pleasure, Petrie.
I'd love to come back and watch more. I really like this format. I really like what you guys are doing. I especially want to give a special shout out to the cinematics because I think they're magisterial in their presentation. So yeah, I really had fun. Really would love to come back and watch more of this and hopefully give my dumb 2 cents when it's needed.
We'll definitely love you to come back. Thank you, Gets, as well, for casting tonight. And the streamer, Dylan. Thanks, mate, for streaming. For having the only decent internet in Australia. I hate you. And your upload speed.
Yeah, he's not.
0.8 speed wants to talk to you.
Anyway, so yeah, well,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
yeah, thanks for coming, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Good job. Fun. Cool.